morning, everyone. My name is D. Rajitha. I'm working as assistant professor in EC department and in the College of Mlritm. Today, I am going to explain about wireless communication and networks. In this subject, we have 5 units. In Unit 1, we have cellular concepts, and Unit 2, radio wave propagation and large scale path loss. And in Unit 3, we have mobile radio propagation, small scale fading and multipath. Unit 4, we have equalization and diversity techniques, and Unit 5, wireless networks. From Unit 1, we have some topics. They are frequency reuse, channel assignment strategies, handoff strategies, and practical handoff consideration, channel assignment and channel interference strategies, ranking and grade of services, co-channel and adjacent channel interference, improving the coverage and capacity of a cells by using the cell splitting and cell sectoring. And from Unit 2, we have introduction to radio wave propagation, free space propagation models, 3 basic propagation mechanisms, indoor propagation types and outdoor propagation types. So these topics are comes under the Unit 2, and from Unit 3 we have small scale fading and multipath. In this unit we have the small scale fading and multipath, and what are the factors influencing the small scale fading, Doppler shift and impulse response of the small scale fading, and small scale fading and multipath measurements, types of small scale fading, and Clarke's model. These topics are comes under the Unit 3, and from Unit 4 we have different types of equalization and diversity techniques. By using these techniques, how we can remove the intersymbol interference and how we can transmit the signal without any interference. So by using these techniques, we can remove the intersymbol interference. And from Unit 5, we can have wireless networks. The wireless networks means the wireless local area networks, wide area networks, and their topologies. So today we are going to, the textbook for this subject is Rappaport, and the reference books is William Stallings. And the course objective of the wireless communication and networks are, at the end of the course, the student will be able to gain the knowledge of principle of the wireless communication networks and analyze the various types of the multiple access techniques used in the wireless communication networks, and gain the knowledge on the wireless wide area networks and their performance analysis, demonstrate the wireless local area networks and their specifications, and get the knowledge on the concept of orthogonal frequency division multiplexing. So today we are going to learn about introduction of the wireless communication and networks. The communication means it is a two-way process in which the transferring of information from one place to another place, or from one person to another person, or from one group to another group of the peoples. In this process, we have the minimum of one sender and one receiver for sharing of the information. This information may be in the form of audio or video, any messages or any ideas, thoughts like that. The networks means the interconnection of systems, peoples, or things with the help of the communication media. It can be referred to as network. This one is the basic block diagram of the communication system. In this we have 3 sections. First one is transmission, second one is reception, and third one is communication channel. In transmission, again we have so many elements. They are information source, input transducer, amplifier, oscillator, modulator, power amplifier, and transmitting antenna. And in receiver section, we have the receiving antenna, radio receiver, demodulator, amplifier, and output transducer. The information source means the message or information can be transmitted by using the information source, and this information is given to the transducer. The transducer means it converts the one form of energy into another form by using an electrical transducer, it converts the physical variables such as pressure, temperature, force into the electrical signal variations. For example, the microphone is used to convert our voice signal into electrical signal, and the photo detector is used to convert the light signals into electrical signals, and then this electrical signal is given to the input of the amplifier. The amplifier means it is strengthening the weak signal, means it increase the voltage level of the electrical signal, and this electrical signal is given to the input of the modulator, and another input of the modulator is oscillator. The oscillator means without giving any input it can generate the signal. So this signal is referred to as carrier signal. The carrier signal means it is a high frequency signal, and another name of the carrier signal is no information signal. The main purpose of the carrier signal is it is used for only for communication purpose. Why? Because it is only used for the modulation purpose only. Here we are doing the modulation. The purpose of modulation is the electrical signal or our information signal is a low frequency signal. Our voice signal frequency range is up to kilohertz only. This kilohertz of the frequency range signal is not efficient to transmit over a long distance. So after doing the modulation, we can transmit the signal over a long distance. So modulation means the superimposing of message signal with a carrier wave is called as the modulation. This modulation process is done by the modulator. So after the modulation, we get the modulated wave. Every signal is having, every sine wave is having three characteristics. They have amplitude, frequency and phase. By using these three characteristics, we have three modulation techniques. They are amplitude modulation, frequency modulation and phase modulation. After the modulation, this output is given to the power amplifier. The power amplifier means it is used to increase the power level of the modulated wave. In this modulated wave, we have electromagnetic waves. So this electromagnetic waves is amplified by the power amplifier. After the amplification, we transmit the signal by using the transmitting antenna. In receiver section, we have demodulator, amplifier, output transducer and then destination. The demodulation means it is the process of separation of the message signal from the carrier signal. So then we get the original input signals, original output signal in the form of the electrical. So this signal is given to the amplifier. In the receiver section, we also have the amplifier. The purpose of the amplifier in receiver section is in communication channel, the some amount of signal is distorted. The distorted signal may have frequency and bandwidth different from the transmitted signal. So again we have to amplify the received signal. After amplification, we are giving the output to the output transducer. Now the purpose of the output transducer is it converts our electrical signal into our original signal. For example, by using loudspeaker, it converts the electrical signal into our original voice signal. So then this output is given to the destination. The destination is the end point of the communication. In this destination, we have our original signal. Whatever the information we send, we get the output at the destination. Next, third section is communication channel. In communication channels are two types. They are guided communication channel and unguided communication. The guided communication is known as wide communication and unguided channel is known as the wireless communication. The wide communication means the transferring of data or information or anything by using the physical medium only. The examples of the wide communications are coaxial cables, twisted pair cables and optical fiber cables. By using the coaxial cables, twisted pair cables and optical fiber cables, we are transmitting the signal from one place to another place. So the advantages of the wide communications are stability and reliability, no interference in between the signals and faster data transmission and more security. The disadvantages of the wired communications are limited mobility and limited scalability. Installation cost is high and the maintenance of the infrastructure is also complex. So to eliminate these disadvantages of the wired communication, we can use the wireless communication. The wireless communication means the transferring of data from one place to another place without using any cables or without using any physical medium. So the examples of the wireless communications are satellite communication, infrared rays, and radio waves. The advantages of the wireless communications are freedom from wires, global coverage, easy to set up, flexibility, cost effectiveness, and expandable. The applications of the wireless communications are it is used in satellite communications, Wi-Fi, television remote control, WiMAX, uh, security systems, cell phones, Bluetooth, GPS, and GSM, like that. In next class, we are going to learn about cellular communication. By using the cellular communication, how we can transmit the information and how we can receive the information. Thank you.